welcome to another episode to Maybe It's Me podcast. And today we have a very special guest. You want to go ahead and introduce yourself, or should I do it?
You can. Well, I'm Sawyer Gibson, singer entertainer from Milwaukee, and it's a pleasure to be here on your podcast.
You know what we're talking about today, right?
A little bit.
You ready? So let's get right into it, okay? So I guess the main point that we're going to be talking about, do you think hookup culture is a setup, or do you think it helps protect people's feelings? Like, how do you feel about hookup culture? Like, people just hooking up and not being serious about stuff. Like, what's your take on that?
I mean, I feel like it's kind of like a trial run, or maybe you just having fun at the moment and you might bump into...
A trial run? What you mean?
I'm saying, like, so if I bump into a girl and then we, whatever we do, mm-hmm. Maybe I might like her and then be like, maybe we might link up again. You never know. That's what I said. It could just be all just having fun, and then one day you might be like, I kind of like her, and then you hit her up the next day and be like, you trying to kick it again? Or you want to go to the movies or something? Uh-huh. And that can blossom into anything. You never know.
Right. So I think this, like, what you just said, like, made me think of, like, the second thing I wanted to bring up. It was like a TikTok, right? And this person was like, guys will, like, bench a girl. It's funny because that's kind of what you said.
What
like,
you mean bench them?
They'll put them on hold looking for, like, the girl they actually want to be with. Like, that's kind of like, it kind of sound like what hookup culture is. Like, it's just, like, allowing people to be like, you know what, I'm gonna put you to the side. I'm going to do what I want to do with you. But if I find the one I want, you got to go.
Right. It ain't one-sided, though, because the girl might not. She might link up with me one time and then never hit me up again.
That be happening?
Yeah, it could happen.
Y'all, look, I'm gonna need a live studio audience. Clap y'all hands if y'all think it happens to Sawyer. Nobody no, why would y'all be on his side? Y'all, it's the only people in here are men today, so they, of course, is on his side. They being fake.
No, but for real though, like, if you like, I mean, I don't be linking up like that, but if I was to link up with a girl and I kind of like her, or like she, like, maybe I thought some of her that wasn't true, mm-hmm. and like she totally different, so I'm like, damn, she kind of cool. I'm gonna hit her up tomorrow or maybe next week. Like if I'm at R&B Tuesday,
I'm dead. Look at you! Shout out to DJ New York, but but no, I guess I feel that. But to me, like, hookup culture is more of like a setup. Like, it's kind of like, I get what you're saying.
A setup for the woman?
Nah, it's a setup for everybody. Like, even like, listen. So with the little situation with Tristan Thompson, I'm saying his name right. Tristan, right?
Oh, Tristan Thompson. Okay,
yeah. Like, he probably thought he was just hooking up.
Right.
But a lot of these people, y'all be hooking up with these people y'all barely know.
I see what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. Okay. Like, it's really a setup. Like, people be hooking up with people they barely even know without getting to know them first. Yeah. And I feel like that be fucking people up because you fucking with this person, you dealing with this person. If you would have had, like, a conversation with this person, you would have realized, like, this bitch ain't shit. Real. Yeah. You would have realized that real early on, and you would have knew, like, this bitch might trap me.
I see where you come
She might set me up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just be kind of like, I think even if you don't want to expose you, because, like, literally, like, a few conversations in, you could tell where a person mind that, like, I put this on somebody's shit and da-da-da, like,
they just, whatever they bring up.
Yeah, they mindset, like, you ever talk to somebody and you like, this motherfucker done lost their goddamn...
A lot of times I'll be like, I can't...
Just
I'm not gonna put myself in that position.
Yeah, like, just like you said, like, you might kick it with somebody and be like, damn, this person ain't how I thought they was.
Right.
Like, a lot of times, like, I'll kick it with people and be like, this motherfucker ain't what I thought they was. Like, oh my God. Like,
it is kind of a setup, but you setting yourself up because, I mean, it's all up to you. So if you're gonna go kick it with somebody without getting to know them, then you set yourself up.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like hookup culture is generally like a setup. Like, people it's a lot of people that just like, I'm just fucking with this person. I don't really go on dates with them. I don't get to know them like that. So you really don't know their personality. You don't know, like, what their morals looking like. You don't really know, like, if they serious about anything for that matter. So it's just like, I don't know. It's like, obviously, like, I think too, like, people do it to protect their feelings and try not to get feelings involved. Because, like, if I get to know you, I might like you. Or if I get to know you, then I might feel like I'm serious about you.
Most of the time.
Look, see, but I don't know. But at the end of the day, like, I feel like people end up setting themselves up.
Yeah,
So.
People not. It's a setup. You was right. I thought you were just saying. Like just hooking up at the club and that be it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that too though. If you would have had like, and then them motherfuckers like, man, I only fucked her once and she got a baby. She won't get the abortion.
See, that's all your fault though. Like you need to take proper precaution, wrap it up, and do what you gotta do.
It be stuff like
Sometimes
that.
you can't even let her know your real name or take her to your real house for real.
I'm just saying, but like a lot of people ain't got that sense, like, or people would be like sliding in raw, motherfucker. Like, bro, if you was hooking up, like you said, take them proper precautions for real. Like you hooking up with this person, sliding in raw, she at your house, she know your whereabouts. Yeah. And now you complain you didn't got set up. Now you didn't complain she didn't trapped you and all this. You ain't even know her like that. Like, now what?
And in Tristan, like his case is like, well, I don't want to bring up his
No,
case.
go ahead.
Like, he got a girl, but he, she done came out and now she done messed up your home.
Yeah, not even your home. Like, honestly, like, his career, like, obviously, you can't mess up the man's career completely, but people probably looking at this man like, you done lost your motherfucking mind. Because she was uploading them receipts, the Snapchats and him, like.
Because, like, I be watching basketball a lot, but we know a lot about him, and he been doing this over and over. So like to the point now, we like
this motherfucker. Like
we can't even be on your side now, big
like
dog.
you man, you damn near like fucking yourself up. And like I said, like she uploaded all them receipts and shit. Motherfuckers damn near looking at you like, you know what I'm saying? Like you got to think about the deals and stuff that he probably have going on. Like I don't know much about him in general. I don't follow that stuff, but
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
He just got back good with her, with
right?
Chloe.
Like so you gotta, and then like the type of bitch Chloe is, like, bro, come on, fam, really, dog. Like if you're gonna be hooking up with somebody, I'm gonna need you to have contracts signed. I'm gonna need you to be at her doctor's appointment for birth control. Sure. I'm like, it's gonna need to be some. That's a situation where it can't just be like, I'm just hooking up. No, you need to have some control of your situation.
You need to have control of yourself.
Bro. Of yourself
Why is you getting her pregnant, bro?
And like
and you got a whole girl, a famous one.
A famous one. Right here, extra famous bitch. Like, goof ass nigga.
Famous
like,
and rich.
And then my thing is too, like I said, she uploaded those receipts, like the Snapchat, like, conversation of them talking, and he like, get an abortion, I pay you this much.
He about to retire. Like, he trying to make her feel bad. Like, nah, B, you should have been thinking about that.
Like I said, a simple conversation, just being more involved with the side bitch. Like, it don't mean you in love, but you definitely got to cover your ass in a lot of these situations. Like, how you slip up like that though? Like,
it's a setup, especially if you in a relationship. It's definitely a setup.
Yeah, like motherfuckers, man. A lot of people be having these ulterior motives for real. But I also want to say, do you think different people will bring out a different you? Like if you are like in the hookup culture, you single, doing whatever, and you meet the right person, they'll bring out something different in you? Or do you think like a cheater is a cheater, motherfuckers is the way they are?
Something different in me as far as what?
Like just like if you look at somebody like Tristan or somebody that's just like known for cheating, like somebody that's repetitively doing what they do. Do you think if he met the right person, it'll bring out a different him?
As far as him not cheating and stuff?
Yeah, all that.
I can't speak for every man, but some men, though, if they meet the right person, yeah. Because you never find a perfect girl, but it's close. It's some girls that can be close to perfect for you.
You know what you said, like at the end, like I kind of get that, because for you, like I feel like a lot of people like miss that part, because everybody like looks for different things, or everybody needs different things too. Yeah. So like maybe if somebody did find somebody for them, like it would make them want to change. But for the most part, to me,
I mean, if you got like, if I find a girl and she got at least like 3 to 5 things that I really need, if she got all that, then it'll be like, I don't need to go do that no more. Yeah. I got this at home for real. So
yeah, no, I feel you.
But some dudes, they could have it made and still be like.
But that's just the thing. Like
especially celebrities and athletes and stuff like that. They around so many different type of girls, all type of models, and these girls throwing themselves at them. So. Yeah.
But I think in general, though, like, people get greedy. Like, in general, like, generally speaking, I feel like people, like, get greedy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to where, like, enough is never going to be enough. You get one thing, I need another thing. Like, and that's just how a lot of people are. Yeah, and you get used to always, like, being able to do certain shit.
Not that. I'm saying, like, for a little while, like one girl may be enough, but after a while you get used to it and you're like, I need something else. I need something different.
Really? But I feel like for me, like if I get used to something, then I don't want nothing else. So yeah, I'm gonna just settle and be used to it. But I think that's the difference between like women and men too. Like when that same TikTok I was talking about before, they said like men will bench a woman and kind of like even if they not together, like they kind of hooking up, they talking whatever, and like the girl would be like, okay, cool, like I'm talking to this dude, we fucking around, like shit going smooth, and the girl would be like, I'm cutting everybody off, I fuck with this person.
A lot of girls, 9 times out of 10 they would do that, but it's always them 1 or 2 that be
oh, like, definitely, like I know some girls that'll give you a run for your money, you know what I'm saying?
Right. But I'm saying like
a lot of them do that. And then I feel like the dudes will bench you and they still dating until they find who they really want.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, like, because you could have, like, the most beautiful girls that we know, like, you got, and they get cheated on.
Oh, yeah.
And you got dudes that be like, man, if I had her, I wouldn't cheat on nobody. But you be like,
them motherfuckers is lying.
After a while, you get used to it. You like, shh. And then you got the other fine girl. Now the other fine girl, like, damn, where he got this fine girl.
Right. That's exactly how it goes.
Like, you got, say if I'm with Kim K, I bag Kim K, and I'm with her.
Goals.
For a minute, I'm like, I don't need nothing else. Maybe I might get used to it. Who another fine? I mean,
now you in the room with other fine girls.
Yeah, another super fine girl. Now she kind of giving me the side eye looking and stuff. Now I'm like,
I want to know what that be like.
It's crazy.
But I guess like even like there was this meme and it said like the most beautiful girl is the man that's sick of her bullshit. Like it was like a meme that said that, and I guess that kind of play into that. Like everybody got somebody that's like, oh, this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So I get it.
For real.
But I don't know.
That's
like,
true.
Man.
That's super true.
I also feel like people always gonna want more at some point. Like not everybody, but like you said, like some people, like you get in the room with this person, there's going to be more people just like that or even better. So it's just like.
It's a mind thing. It's a mind thing. You gotta have a strong mind. You gotta have that maturity level because if you if you got your girl or whoever your significant other, you gotta know like, all right, this is who I'm with no matter what. Like, right. I don't care even if I want more. Like I could be looking at these girls. Yeah, they look good. Yeah, I want to do this with them. But nah, I'm gonna stick with her because she here for me. She 100.
And I also feel like that like even goes back to like when I was like, do you think like people will like change for like specific people or like bring out a different you? But some people really is like that. You know what I'm saying? Like some people truly like I feel like. Some people are just cheaters, and some people just ain't shit. Like, you got dudes on it, like, we are meant to have more than one woman, and that's like, you've seen that shit, like, all over the internet.
I heard it.
You hear it, like, and they be dead-ass serious. Like, they be like, we aren't meant to be with a one woman.
I always feel like at a certain stage in your life, you can be a player, and you can have trials with girls and stuff, but at some point in time, you gotta mature. Like, if you plan on, like, really having a real life relationship and a family, you gotta mature up and really be like, all right, nah, I ain't no player no more.
Right. I don't wanna be a player. You don't sing that for me. No, I'm just
for real, that's how I feel. Like, at some point in time, you just gotta be like, all right.
Yeah. So. But I don't know, like, even if, like I said, it's people that, like, they be 40, 50 talking about some, you need more than one woman. Like, it be people that, like, really feeling like that. So I half-ass believe, like, if you feel like that, at least be honest about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people truly do feel that way or feel like, I think they really believe that. Or, like, they just cheaters and they that's something, like, you gonna have to see a therapist about. Right. You know what I'm saying?
It's probably all type of things. But a lot of times it could be just the way they was brought up as a child and the stuff they seen growing up as a child. So.
That's true too. But like I said, I think at the end of the day, like it do come down to like being honest with yourself and who you fucking with. Cause like find like back to what you said, finding the right person for you, that definitely entails that type of shit. Like to where it's like you gotta find the person that's fitting for you. That person if that person ain't for you, y'all never gonna get along. If that person don't understand the way you move, if that person don't understand, like, okay, he doesn't want to be with just me, like, they gonna always be disappointed. They always gonna be embarrassed. It's people that'll accept that type of shit. Like, it's women out here that'll be like, okay, cool. Like, but you gotta
sometimes you gotta compromise, but I be feeling bad sometimes. Cause I'm like,
what you be feeling bad about?
I'm just saying, like, if a girl, Like if I'm messing with a girl and then she figure out like he not just messing with me, I be like, damn, this a good girl though. She don't deserve to have to be fucking with a nigga like me and shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like in the beginning, like I feel like honestly, like if you like in the beginning talk to her about that, like get to know her, y'all go on dates, y'all like each other, and you let her know like I'm still single.
Trial run, though. You don't know. Maybe she might be the one that's gonna change you. You never know.
But that's why I'm saying like you never know. But at the same time, it's important to be like honest. Like I'm dating right now because if she like you too, like I said, like a lot of people are gonna be like, okay, we can continue to date. I see where you coming from because can't nobody like. We go on our first date and I think you like ain't got nobody you talking to.
That's what I be trying to say. I'm like, just because we kicking it, you thought you was the only one. We just met yesterday. You think
you before thought my line was dry?
You thought I wasn't talking to nobody. I'm like, come on, man.
Even if like your line dry and you not actually like fucking nobody or you not like at the altar with nobody, like motherfuckers got somebody they're talking to or somebody that can hit their line to be like, yo, how you been? Like it's times where I like won't talk to nobody for months. Like I won't be doing much for months, but it's motherfuckers that hit my line and be like, hey, what you been up to? And be like, hey, like it's right. Man, we grown. Come on now. Motherfuckers got somebody that can hit their line.
Everybody got somebody for sure.
Yeah, like I just feel like that's why I'm like when you go on dates and shit, them trial runs. Look, them trial runs. Like it's just super important to be honest, and it's super important to be upfront about a lot of stuff. Just like I think that's the point where you can get everything on the table.
Honesty for sure.
Yeah, like but that's where you
be honest in the beginning. That way at the end you ain't gotta be like, I told you.
Literally, like, cause like that's when a motherfucker can't really say nothing. Like he told me, like I talked to. Like, you don't even gotta get names. Like, I talk to a few people right now. I'm dating. I'm single. I'm just, I'm chilling. A motherfucker, like, if they're really, like, feeling you and they really like you, they're gonna be like, okay. Like, they not gonna be, cut
I'm
them off.
I'm not looking for a relationship right now.
Exactly. And, like, honestly, like, from my experience, they gonna trip here and there still. But, like, they also, when you remind them, like, I did tell you I'm not looking for that right now. Mm-hmm. What they gonna do? You can't do nothing but really accept that shit. So that's what I'm saying. Like, that trial run, even if you feel like she the one that's gonna change you, that's normally the time to, like, let me be honest. Let me lay this shit all out. Because you ain't got nothing to do but accept that shit. And a lot of times, if you on a date with a motherfucker, especially women, they feeling you for real already. Like, motherfuckers, or they really they really need a dinner.
Trying to figure out something else. Or
right. They trying to get took out dinner. So if they really on a date because they need dinner, they're still gonna fuck with you because this nigga buys dinner, okay? So
buying dinner.
So they ain't going nowhere, no way. So you would be straight. Shit.
I feel like at the end of the day, it's all a mental thing. So you gotta be mentally prepared. So
what age do you think, like, or are you still in that, like, hooking up and trial run phase? Or what age do you think you started to mature and, like...
I feel like...
Was it, like, in high school? Or was it, like, now? Like not even age, like,
I'm 26
around,
right now. What?
Yeah. But I'm saying, like, was it, like, high school? Like, what era was that for you? Because, like, some people, like, I had my player stage in high school, in college,
in high school, I really wasn't messing with nobody in high school. Like,
what you was doing?
I wasn't doing nothing.
So what school you went to?
For real, I went to the arts.
Oh yeah. Dude, what you...
I really wasn't doing nothing because I really wasn't having sex in high school. I ain't drink, I ain't smoke. So I really was just like, I played sports. That's all I did.
Look.
So,
a model citizen.
Mm-hmm. I lost my virginity in high school, but it wasn't like an everyday thing afterwards type shit. Like,
something you just had to try out.
Shit, girl was like, I want to take it. I was like, come on. Let's do it, shit.
no questions asked.
I'm like, come on, shit. We did it, and then that was that. But
so you was like a good boy, like, and have you always been, or did you have your player stage? Because somebody told me like everybody gonna have a hoe phase.
No, I had my player stage when I got maybe like when I got out of high school. And I started doing more like partying and stuff. That's when I found out like how fun it was to be drunk and shit. I was like, oh shit, because I wasn't all the parties in high school. Everybody was drunk, and I was just sitting there sober as a bitch. I'm like, what's wrong with
right?
y'all?
Why?
Then I start.
How is this so fun?
I moved to California like the first year out of high school, and I started drinking out there, and I'm like, damn, this shit fun.
Yeah.
And my first time
in California,
sex drunk, I was like, oh, shit, it's over. And that's when the player stage started.
Damn.
But I feel like so 25. When I was 25, like maybe at the end of 25, that's when I really start thinking like, all right, I think I'm ready to settle down.
Ugh. I'm not, like I said, I'm not settling down, so I'm like 40. But no,
I had a girlfriend though. So from like 18 to like 23, I had a girl. I knew her for much longer than that, but we got together when I was 18. But it was my first real relationship. So I was cheating, she was cheating. We was getting, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I moved out of town. We was breaking up, getting back together. I wasn't cheating, and you know what I'm saying? It was all type of stuff.
It was too much going on.
But it was trial and error shit. It's a learning process. So that's why I say. So once I got to 25, I was single for maybe like 2.5 years. I'm like, shit, I think I'm ready to. Like in between them 2 years, I was going crazy. So now I'm like, all right, I think I'm ready again to settle down again. So I feel like. I don't know. I feel like I just matured a little bit more.
Yeah.
I really felt myself mature, for real.
I was going to say, like, do you think it was that relationship that, like, matured you, though? Like, seeing what was going on with that relationship? Or just, like, that breakup and that whole phase and you be like, damn, I miss a relationship?
No, the breakup kind of matured me. But it was in between that, I seen everywhere where I went wrong. I feel like I knew. So when I get in my next relationship, I knew like what not to do and what to do and like how to treat her and shit. So I felt like I'm like, all right, I know what to do now.
Look at you.
This new girl, she gonna get all the shit I learned from the last relationship.
See, that's why women be mad at y'all. I be always referencing memes when they be like, you get a nigga ready for the next bitch.
Your like fault. Everything. You couldn't stay down. That's your fault.
Stay down.
I'm saying though, you got these girls that like these. I forgot who it was. It was one of these celebrities, but they like they be on Instagram like praising her like she stayed down for this nigga whole phase when he was doing this, and now look was it Gucci Mane or somebody?
Man,
it was just
like to hell.
You gotta stick down. You gotta stay down. We're gonna make y'all a lot stronger.
I ain't trying to arm wrestle nobody. Go to hell.
I'm saying, because if you gonna leave me, you gonna have to go do that with somebody else, because now they gotta test you.
Bye. No. Hell, what, sir? Listen. What? I am behooved.
I'm just letting you know how it goes. But maybe you might run into somebody that was in my position.
I might. I don't know. But hopefully. I know my one relationship was during high school. And that was the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. Like, you know,
What you hear?
Listen. Being in a relationship and holding somebody down. Like, people, like, will tell you to hold people down. But, like, look, I'm starting to slur my speech. I've been drinking this a little too fast. But listen, I'm going to make some sense, I promise. So, granted, my high school relationship was full throttle, some other shit. He wasn't a good kid like you, but, no. I was bailing him out of jail when I was in high school. I was... yeah, it was a bunch of shit that was going on that, like, looking back, I was like, oh my God, like, I was living like a grown-ass person life when I was in high school.
Bailing? The meaning it happened more than once. More than once.
You know, he it was a stressful time. Like, motherfuckers would call you like, I'm on high speed, and I'm like, what the fuck I'm supposed to do but be stressed? Like, it was always something. Like, my best friend beat up his side bitch when I was like, it was just a lot of shit going on. Like, and that was one of the side bitch. It was a lot of
real life relationship at a young age.
It was a real life relationship at a young age. And it was like grown people shit going on, like I said. Like, it was like side bitches. It was like...
I ain't had none of that.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, and then I did hold him down as the problem.
I wasn't advanced enough at that time.
But the problem was I wasn't advanced either, but he was. Like, he had been into shit since he was like 12 or something. I'm like, like, I was in the house playing Barbies when I was 12, swear. Like, I loved Barbies till I was like 12, 13. So when I'm to him, I was like, I was way out of my league. You know what I'm saying?
You held him down, though.
You said what?
You held him down, though.
Exactly. And that was some dumbass shit, and I should have left. I should have been gone. I should have ran at the sign of trouble.
That means you're a nurturer.
I am a nurturer, and I was a dumbass bitch, too, because I just kept going. Like, yo, that's why I don't believe in holding nobody down. It was a bad decision. All he kept doing is cheating. Every time it was this, it was something else.
I have a question.
What's up?
In retrospect.
At
that time period, now that you are grown.
Okay.
What is the limit When the first time you build them out, the first time you reach the baby, like when would you cut them off now?
She cut out she was in love.
I was in love.
All right, so you were in love. So you're in love.
Madly in love, yes.
When do you turn the switch off and be like, I'm not holding you down no more?
As soon as I see some dumb shit, man. Like, cause listen, this is how it was. It was always something. So I don't remember a time that it wasn't a side bitch.
It's dumb to you.
It's dumb. It's a bad idea. Like, it's a bad idea because in the back of my head, I'm like, if I hold him down and I show that I'm the realest bitch, he gonna be mine. Like, he needs somebody to love him. He needs somebody to, look out for him. Like, in my head, like, in my young, dumb head, I was like, if I keep holding him down, I'm gonna get the come up.
When he get to that mindset stage, he gonna be like, she the one.
Yeah. He came to that conclusion after I left. And I was dead ass serious, like, I'm not coming back. Leave me alone, please. That's when he came to the conclusion. But by that time, I was seriously like over
y'all
it.
Was so young though. You gotta wait for y'all. Gotta turn into grown-ups.
He was grown, wasn't he?
He was grown. He was young. We were kids. And then when he did, like, when we broke up, we were grown. We was like 23 when we broke up. And he, like, I promised to God.
Stuck 2 more
until
years.
Like last year, he was still doing it.
Cause I just told you we broke up at 23 too, and 2 years later I was ready.
You want to know what happened 2 years later?
What?
At this point in time, that man got about 5 kids, about 5 baby mamas, a wife,
was me. That was
fiance,
me being responsible.
And I'm not playing.
That was me. I ain't got no kids.
And that is why, like, I was just like, oh my God, I should just left. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like holding people down. Like, in your situation, maybe, because you say y'all cheating back and forth. Yours don't sound so heavy.
Okay, so I never really caught her cheating like that, but I know what was going on. I ain't no dummy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And if she knew what was going on with me, she ain't no dummy. So she probably like, all right. And we was young.
I was young, but I never cheated. I was like, if I be good, if I hold him down, if I'm always the one that's here.
You could tell the truth now.
I could tell the truth now. Listen,
you
this is full disclosure. You
wasn't talking to no one.
No. Okay. I was halfway scared of him, too, though. Like, I was like, this motherfucker might be a little crazier
That's
than
probably
I thought.
the red flag. Not the hold it down shit. The fact you were afraid of him.
I was like, he might be crying. Like, so it was like, no way I was going to cheat either. Okay. So it's like, I was really like the perfect person. But when I left and I was dead ass, like, I'm not coming back. Leave me alone. It's cut off.
I don't think you were in love.
Looking back, like, it wasn't love, but I thought it was supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was everything love was supposed to be. Because, like, even for us to be in high school, like, he was buying me, like, extravagant shit. Like, he was doing, like, a lot. Like, he had bought my dad a car one time. Like, it was just, like, a lot going on, like, for us to be, like, under, 20?
For it to be your first time, like, in love, you don't really know what it is, so you just experiencing it as you going. So
that's exactly what it was.
You probably got a little bit better of an idea what it is now.
Oh, I got an idea. I got an idea, all right, and it ain't that. And that's what I'm saying. Like, for me, like, holding people down, that's a hell no. Like, no way.
I'm just saying I'm saying if he minus like the kids and all that, if that's your first love or whatever, and you would have held him down by now, y'all probably be on a straight and narrow path.
Hell, so listen.
I'm saying if that was what he wanted in his head, that's all I'm saying.
I don't think that's what he wanted in his head. No. He wanted a therapist, a psychiatrist in his head. That's what.
Everybody different. Like I said, everybody
I will
different.
say one thing I did say too. Like, I was talking to my friend about this the other day, and she was saying, like, some people, like, really are shitty people. Some things you can differentiate. Isn't I saying that right? Like, differentiate. Oh, shit. I'm going to be thinking about this. Differentiate. Fuck that word. You could decipher. How about that?
Differentiate.
You could decipher. Is that a word?
I didn't even know what you said.
Oh my God. But some stuff you can tell the difference. Let's try that. I gotta dumb it down for myself with my slow ass. You could tell the difference between, like, what's young and dumb and what's just like you're a shitty person. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what I like after I stepped back from that situation. It was like, you was just always a shitty person. It wasn't like a young and dumb thing. It wasn't like, oh, I'm just trying some shit out. Mm-hmm. Or it's like, oh, I don't have time for you. It's not like, oh, I forgot to buy you flowers on your birthday. Oh, I was hanging with another girl. It was like, yeah, you never was shit. And you got a lot of trauma to unpack. You got a lot of stuff to work on. And that's just how it was. So like I said, like it depend on the person, like you said. And it's also like young and dumb versus you just like a really fucked up person. Yeah. And I've come to the conclusion.
Well, that's different because maybe if he was just young and dumb, you would have been like, I'm gonna hold him down a little bit longer.
I held him, bro. I was 14 when I met this man. How much longer? You want somebody to wait till they in the grave? Like I'm still holding on.
I'm just saying.
And
y'all got
what?
that story. Y'all can write a book, man. After that, once y'all get to where y'all both want to be, y'all be like, man, we done been through hell.
Yeah, hell. And you know who get the short end of the stick?
Now look.
Me. I've been and lost my fucking mind on crack somewhere like, oh, Lord, I done been through hell. Like,
oh, Lord.
Nah.
Nah.
And like, right. Like, literally, like, no. And then my thing is, like, that's damn near what, like, made me really leave. Like, I used to work at this hospital when I was, like, 19. Well, yeah. And, like, it was, like, 40-year-old women going through that shit. Like, and I was just like, oh my God, I don't want to be like you. Like, that sounds mean, but thank God I met these people because it was like, y'all are 40 and y'all man is like creeping. Like, he supposed to be at work and he got a side bitch.
But this probably a nigga they just met 2 years ago.
Nah, they had them stories. They had kids my age. Like, they kids was like, mama, like, you need to leave that nigga. Like, that's your daddy.
That's
like
crazy. Well, I don't know too much, I guess. I guess that's what this proving. I'm trying to help niggas out on my, like, how I am and shit.
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean, like you said, it's always different stories. It's always different, like, it's always going to be a different background to it. And it's always, like, a different way of looking at stuff and thinking about stuff. But from the way I'm seeing things, the only shit I'm holding down is myself. Yourself. Like, you got to, like, and like I said, like, it ain't even to say, like, you being selfish, but you really got to learn to differentiate. I think that's the word. Mm-hmm. What's just a shitty person and what's okay, he got some growing to do. Because, like, you deal with people where it's like, I told you I like roses, but you brought me a violet. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And that's like, okay, he got some growing and learning to do. But certain shit is like, please don't hold that man down. Just run.
Some people get rewarded at the end, some people don't. Just to say that.
No. Ain't no reward. What the Bible say? There's no sleep for the wicked. Like
it's going crazy.
But for real, like, it's just nah. Like, I feel like in some situations, yes, there's a reward, but at the end, you gotta weigh the risks and the benefits. And if the reward is worth it. Because in the end, like, I left him and he, like, literally would offer me the world when I left. Like, I will do anything. I will give you anything. It was like, at this point, all I want is for you to leave me the fuck alone. Like, and with that being said, thank you for coming out.
Well, thank you for having me.
Did you have fun?
Do you feel like you be getting set up?
Do I?
No, I'm just
Are you finna turn this into a therapy session? Do you feel like you be getting set up? Ghetto therapy. Like, that's, I be telling people, like, come on over here. Like, I'm a little crazy, but you're gonna get your ghetto therapy in. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
I had a good time.
I don't feel like, and to answer your question, I do feel like I be getting set up sometimes. When people don't tell me what's up in the front end, I be feeling like it's a setup. But, you know, that's when I be like, you gotta catch these hands. So that's why I'm single. And with that being said, thank you all for listening to Maybe It's Me. And thank you, Sawyer. You want to shout out your Instagram, where they can find you at?
Sawyer Gibson 105 on Instagram. Anything else, just type in Sawyer Gibson.
And I'm obviously going to add him in the episode so y'all can find him.
Hello, world, and hello, girls.
All right. Thank you for coming out. Maybe It's Me. See you guys next week.
Thanks for the So.